I win, niggas think I ain't gonna break that down? I ain't boasting because I'm used to it. I gotta say what I did now. It ain't like I'm running with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
What you gotta do, Deja?
The
What's
30th
your
ranked.
homework?
I have to read my book.
The 30th ranked team. Them niggas look like Cleveland.
I have to read my book.
Nah, I don't want you to have no lagging problems. I'll send it to you.
Oh no, I'm good now. I'm wired.
Cause I believe people when
What
they
day
say
was
they lag.
Monday?
I ain't one of
What?
these niggas be thinking I just jack. I believe niggas. That shit lagging.
I'm good now. I'm wired. I'm wired up, man. I'm mic'd up, man.
Man, I wait.
You
Hey,
know what
I
I'm
gotta get fucking wired up for the Jakes. Nigga, once you get in that, like I said, if it ain't playable, exit wound. That's me. If I'ma stay, I ain't like soon as you say you done broadcasting, my shit went crazy. I said, ain't this a bitch? Hold on. Like, hold on. Bullshit. Yeah. Go. Find somewhere to sit. Argue.
You just have it? Yo. What you doing?
Can't go on demand and watch shit.
What?
And it's Monday and Tuesday.
So what happened? How you miss Monday and Tuesday? You be home all day. Hmm?
You tell me, Danny.
Well, you don't want to complain. What the hell is softball doing?
I'm supposed to be taking a shower. YouTube.
You don't got the YouTube app? Hmm? Deja, hand me my phone real quick.
Oh, really? That's for sure. Really?
My phone. Hand me my phone.
What's that? I didn't do them right, so I just erased them and did it. I put for this one. I put leg. I put.
Oh, you didn't even get them right?
I
You
put,
didn't get one right.
I put L.
I see it. I see
I
it.
put L E. Cause I put all of them E.
En busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que viven cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera ver, para mirar de nuevo, para ver los ojos y despertar en ojos ciegos, sin miedo, tú y yo. Descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su amor.
I want nothing to
Michael,
do
sit down.
with. Why you miss it? Cause you don't be recording.
It's It doesn't record.
I'm asking you why.
No, I don't record.
Man.
It's not effective.
Give me your folder. Just give me the whole folder.
That's all the tested.
You've got the Charlotte.
Stay up there, man. You hear me? You hear me? Stop moving. You've been moving all day. It's time to chill now, okay?
Hold up,
No
man.
moving. Chill.
Oh, my freaking back hurts so bad. Page 10, math workbook. Social studies, page 4.
What?
Handwriting, page 10 and 11.
Hornets and the Philadelphia 76ers. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
Math.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Williams is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Al Jefferson. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in the two spot.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friend.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And Charlotte's defense, they didn't really start out incredible last season, but over the course of the year, they climbed the ranks, and by the end of the year, they were fourth.
Okafor with the steal.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense as we...
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Thompson misses.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Shot's good by Walker.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Now, here's Roden, guarded by Walker. And he gets it to go.
Yes, fine.
Okafor's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, Maestro, you're so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
In the map, on the map.
Down low.
Go take a shower.
Kidd-Gilchrist dishes to Jefferson.
Then draw a new symbol
4 on the shot clock.
And
The 9-foot shot. And Okafor with the block.
Well, they finally miss on their
Good
first shot of the game. That's a good way to start things off.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Color it, and then draw.
It's Thompson off the drive. And Noel kicks to Grant. No good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Batum inside the three-point line. A quick shot there, and it's off target. 76ers trailing. Thompson passes to Okafor. Kicks it to Roden. From the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. It's tipped. Pass to Noel. And he goes in for the tie.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And Batum kicks to Walker. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Dishes it to Jefferson. Batum wide open. He fires. And the Hornets miss again. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Roten dishes to Thompson. Noel sets a screen for Thompson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, you know, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. You know, he's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about. And Nicholas Batum injuring his wrist last season. He was pushed in the back by Larry Sanders on a dunk and went down hard.
All you have to do is color the damn.
We saw that wrist bother Batum all season long. His shooting numbers down.
Come on,
a major blow
up.
for him.
And you know what? The league might have to look at that. I mean, Sanders got a one-game suspension, but is that really enough to discourage that kind of reckless foul? It's a thin line, but I think it's worth a further look.
Well, guys, what a nice surprise Tony Roten was last season, especially effective taking over at the point, Clark, with Michael Carter-Williams gone.
Yeah, Roten put up a career-high 5 assists
You see
per
how they
game.
have a little
Really worked hard
thing,
at the
those
defensive
little
end as well. He's one of the
draw a
few
little
talents
picture
on the Sixers
and write
roster
what it
that
is
hadn't
in the
been
bottom.
traded away.
That's it.
Here's Walker. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Thompson passes to Okafor. Here's Roten. Grant outside. They get it again. The Hornets have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. And Tony Roten gets the whistle there.
What?
That is his first foul of the game.
Asia, color.
On defense, Philadelphia, trailing by 2. Walker goes in, rejected. And here we go, Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson slams it home.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They blocked the shot and recovered for the fast break finish.
And for Roten last season, he even took on more of a scorer's mentality. Went up in points, went down in field goal percentage. But like a boxer, he gets a little extra credit for pushing the action.
And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Walker. They retain possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Yo, stop acting like that. Do your homework. Color.
Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Roten. He's covered closely. Out to the wing. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Good. Thompson's got 7.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Tries again. And a foul.
That's what
on the shot.
Brittany
Got it all the
said.
way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Just to see if I get it.
And watching Al Jefferson over the years, he can be dominant and be efficient in doing it. For all the points he's piled up, he's always been around a 50% shooter. And for all the times he's handled the ball, his turnover rate is relatively low. So that's giving your team good quality possession.
Williams attacking. The rebound by Grant.
Williams.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. You know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Jeremy Lin's checking for Charlotte. Jeremy Lin comes in for Kemba Walker. Hornets trail by 5. Screen by Jefferson. Lin kicks to Lamb. Back to Lin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And then Okafor slams it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Was shot by the 2, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Knocked loose. Trent kicks to Rote. He dishes it to Okafor.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Lock at 6. Batum with the 3. Another miss by Batum.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Grant outside. The 3. The Hornets pull it in.
It's all...
What?
Almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Noel dishes to Grant. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead. At the elbow, Jefferson. There's a good screen. Lamb passes to Jefferson. Screen by Jefferson. Batum with the ball. He's picked up by Landry. Williams kicks to Jefferson. They need this one. Williams trying to break free. And the layup good by Jefferson.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well versed he is as a coach.
And slam dunk by Lamb.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Stauskas kicks to Landry. Here's Cannon, looking for his first basket still in this one.
That was a late whistle.
That goes on Jeremy Lin. That's his first foul. Here's Cannon, defended by Lin. Williams comes with a double team. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And Clifford in his 3rd year now as a head coach, Greg. That experience you were just talking about. He has 29 years of coaching under his belt.
All right.
He's a Van Gundy disciple, Clark.
Take
He's
him
on the
up.
coaching
Take the
staff
baby
for both brothers.
Yeah, and he's been with a lot of teams, Kevin. 13 seasons as an assistant for the Lakers, Rockets, Magic, and Knicks.
Let him roll around playing his crib.
Cannon kicks to Stauskas. Traps in the tray. Stauskas has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Lynn's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Picked by Williams. Batum dishes to Lynn. Charlotte moving it around. Let's go. And the shot falls short this time. Noel passes to Stauskas. Here's Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's got 5 now.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And here's Stauskas from the arc.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Philadelphia leading by 14. Cannon kicks to Grant. The dish to Cannon. Noel was green on Lynn. And Noel with the basket on the assist by Cannon. 6 points for Nerlens Noel.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Here's Williams. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a
domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. 76ers lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back at the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us.
Yeah.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Hairston, Jeremy Lamb out there with Jeremy Lin. Then it's Zeller, and it's Kaminsky in at the center. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin.
A bit of a slow start to the career of Nick Stauskas. Was a highly touted rookie a year ago, but had a hard time finding minutes early on last year. That will change as he becomes more experienced.
Here's Lamb.
Yes.
Here's the dish to Hairston.
P-U-M-P-K-I-N.
Kicks to Cannon.
Pumpkin.
They set the pick. Now the feed to Landry. Kaminsky with the double team. Back to Landry. Rebounded by Kaminsky. And last season, Clark Stauskas' minutes grew with his play. At the end of the season, he was a big rotation guy.
Yeah, and it wasn't just his scoring or ability to shoot that he displayed. I mean, we know he can shoot the ball, but he showed he's a very smart player in the half court and a pretty good passer, too.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And free pass to Sampson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Oh, missed it.
Here is Hairston. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Gets it down to single digits. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Cannon. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. There's the 3. No good. The Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. No good from Lamb. For Philadelphia, they've gone all 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And here's Covington from the arc. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. And it comes off the front of the rim. Hornets trail by 9. And so they foul intentionally. The 76ers making a switch here. Okafor's checked in.
Checking in for the 76ers.
And here is Lynn. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Tony Roden, he's checked in for Isaiah Canyon. Lynn dishes to Hairston. And the Hornets miss again. The 76ers leading by 9. There's the foul. That's on Jeremy Lamb. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Do you want me to read my book?
I'm gonna no.
I have to read it.
And it's Okafor. The drive. Another shot. And he converts the layup. Okafor's got 8 points.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Right?
Charlotte calls timeout. And for Carl Landry, he powered his way through the league a few years back, but somewhere along the line, Clark, his game kind of topped out.
His best season, Kevin, he averaged 18 and 7. I think injuries have been a factor, but last year was down to 7 and 4 his game averages, so he's starting to slide.
So you left your book too?
And back to Carl Landry, sophisticated scorer, a variety of post moves, a tough guy willing to play through pain, but he just never had the size or explosiveness to dominate. And now that he's getting a little older, that really has become an issue.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Here's Hairston. It's good from long range. Hairston's got himself going there. His 1st points of the game on the deep ball.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the 1st quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit. You know, visiting Carl Landry again here. I mean, he's a role guy. He shoots a high percentage from the field, from the foul line, gives you a little nasty and edge down low.
And wait, tomorrow
Yet you can't make him out to be more than
all
he
your
is.
homework.
Well, guys, once again, the 76ers finished second to last in the East. Amazingly managed to win fewer games against the East than they did the year before, which was 14 wins in 2014.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Lamb with the ball. Outside, Lynn. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. No good from Lamb. One thing, Greg, about Philadelphia, you talked about this. Only 12 wins for them last year against the East.
And Kevin, how about not getting a win against their own conference until December? I mean, as bad as the Sixers were last year, though, they weren't the worst. So sometimes, even for me, I still can't fathom that's the case.
Here's Kaminsky. Soft touch off the glass.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
To the left wing. Here's Okafor. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's stolen by Stauskas. And now Philadelphia on the break. Rebounded by Hairston.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Roten off target with his 3. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
Lynn kicks to Hairston. The shot is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's stolen by Lamb. And it's blocked. To the inside. Tipped away. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Nerlens Noel checks in for the 76ers. Charlotte also making some changes. Al Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky. Brian Roberts comes in for P.J. Hairston. And Walker's up in for Jeremy Lin.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And the 76ers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Marvin Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Batum comes in for Jeremy Lamb.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
The 76ers leading by 8. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Thompson.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do this spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Shot clock at 6. Roten the pass to Okafor. Here's Noel. And there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. That's good from Noel. Last season, the first season of action for Nerlens Noel, officially a rookie after sitting out the 2014 season. He looked good, and he got better as the season was going on.
A great point. I think that year off really helped him grow as a player. Coming into the draft when he came out, he was a guy who I thought had one of the most unbelievable motors I had ever seen. And you know what? Everything he was hyped up to be, he lived up to on the defensive end.
Kid Gilchrist with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And a wide open look for Walker. And it's the Hornets another 3.
You know, guys, most coaches prefer you drive the lane in transition, but this time the floor opened up for him out on the three-point line. And for Noel, I really think he took off in the back half of the season. Up to scoring, his shooting percentage, and his rebounding. You can see him getting better almost every game.
Walker dishes to Williams. Here's Jefferson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Roten kicks to Thompson. Okafor, high post. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
And by the end of the season last year, Noel was completely different as a player. Always a defensive force in the league. His development is probably going faster than many expect.
Oh, come on, Kemba.
No good on the free throw.
And guys, there's no doubt Walker has a lot of the tools needed to be a great point guard. But his shooting percentage is really what has kept him from making the league. Just not as consistent as he needs to be. And a lot of it has to do with shot selection. That also has to improve.
Out to Thompson. Inside. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way.
The fuck are you doing?
And here we go. Roten heading to the hoop.
Come on, man.
Jump at the end of the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up.
I keep letting that nigga do that pick and roll. Like, stop that shit.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
A shot by Batum, no good. Just thinking again about Kemba Walker's field goal percentage, Greg. You were talking about shot under 40%, Clark, from the floor last year.
Yeah, and I think so much of shooting percentage is a function of shot selection. That's 3 out of the last 4 seasons now, under 40%. For Kemba. In order to be an elite point guard, that number's got to go up. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Noel. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Kemba Walker with an eerily similar season once again. Stats the last 3 years have ironically been very close.
Yeah, you talked about those 3 years. Almost 18 points a game in around 35 minutes. So did so on just under 16 shots as well. So becoming more and more efficient.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, it's kind of one of those weird anomalies when you look at Kemba's numbers, because in each of those seasons, he played a different number of games. Just one of those kind of quirky, weird things we pick up on sometimes when our brain is fogged.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And for Walker, guys, and his stats, even for players considered consistent, there is more variation than what Walker has put up.
2 shots.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Outside, Batum. Inside. And Jefferson throws it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Covington. He's guarded by Williams. And Okafor slams it in.
Boy, that was a vital throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
From deep, Walker makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Okafor, the pass to Noel. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Fellas, that two-hand mop to slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone.
Fuck, man.
I tell you what, I'm glad
I didn't want to step in and I shot it.
Got their feelings hurt.
And it's Okafor off the drive. That's tipped. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. And finished off by Williams.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the first.
Oh, yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep working. I love the turnovers. Work. I want y'all to have a dog fight.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
What a game here for Walker. He's got 17 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Oh, Brandon small forward with Noel at the 4. Tony Roten out there with Thomas Thompson. And it's Okafor in the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. For Charlotte, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago. And for Big Al Jefferson, he's been a great player in this league, but he hasn't played on that many great teams, and he's never made an all-star team. Hard to imagine.
And Thompson kicks to Okafor. Here's Roten. Misses the 3. Hornets trail by 4. Walker with it. And Roten picks him up defensively. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. From the left block. And he gets it to go. Jefferson's got 10 points. And for Al Jefferson, never making an all-star team, he's got the numbers on offense to get him there. People just feel he's probably, what, Clark, one-dimensional?
Well, you know, even though the all-star game has no defense for the most part, you usually need to play a little bit up deep to have a chance to get there.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Jefferson. There's Lamb. Oh, that's
good block.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Jefferson.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Al Jefferson doing all sorts of things. He's got 10 points and also 3 nice steals. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
From down in the low post, it goes. Jefferson's got 14.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Roten dishes to Okafor. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Stolen by Thompson. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Stolen by Walker. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Hornets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And Walker kicks to Lamb. Passes to Jefferson. Jefferson drawing the double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lamb. And he misses the go-ahead basket. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and we're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Here's the screen. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor. After making it to the playoffs in 2014, the Hornets couldn't repeat the feat in 2015. A slow start probably, Greg, more than anything else did him in.
Really disappointing season coming in with such high expectations, and 33 and 49 just not good enough to get into the playoffs in any season.
Carl Landry's checked in for Philadelphia. Roten the pass to Noel. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know, for the Hornets, they've not made consecutive playoff appearances since the team moved to New Orleans back in 2002. They just haven't been able to stay consistent enough to make it to the playoffs back-to-back years.
Here's Roten. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And guys, what's rough for the Hornets is that they were a consistent playoff fixture in the late 90s. Still, the team has never made it to the conference finals in its franchise history, and that should be a goal for them in the coming years.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Zeller comes in for Spencer Hawes. P.J. Harrison's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker. Feeds it to Lamb. Back to Lin. And yes, sir, that one drops. Lin's got 8.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Now here's Roten. 8 points for him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Roten putting up the numbers. He has 8 points and 3 denials. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky. There's the bucket. Good. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Picked by Zeller. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. No good from outside. The 76ers have gone even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Philadelphia, they have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And Charlotte had a lot of momentum going into last season off that playoff appearance. But they just stumbled out of the gates last season and spent the whole year playing catch-up.
Roten. Another miss by Philadelphia. Lynn kicks to Hairston. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And the shot is good. Now for the Hornets, they seem to get back on track last January, but they faded Clark quickly after that. Were too far behind to make up room and get in the playoffs.
And, you know, they had a rash of injuries, Kevin, and that really did them in. All in all, it was a season that just didn't have any traction for them because of the injuries.
Tries a three, and Carl Landry picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's the Hornets now. A 2-point game. Lynn kicks to Zeller. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists now in this one. For Philadelphia, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Roten dishes to Thompson. Landry with the screen. It's Thompson off the drive. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot from 15 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Now Roten. He's got 11. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Charlotte in the lead. Lynn, that's a 2-pointer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Thompson for the triple. And that is good. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they've already been...
Right, fade back, man.
Nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Landry up top. There's the pass to Roten. Landry with a screen for Roten. Back to Landry. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead. Now here's Lynn. He's covered by Roten. Picked by Zeller. Pass to Kaminsky. Outside, Lynn. He kicks it to Kaminsky. But they recover it. Here's Zeller. And he slams it one-handed.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
You know, and for Cody Zeller, after that promising rookie campaign, he just did not tear it up in year 2. In fact, his production only improved slightly. But that was mostly due to the increase in playing time. Talented guy, no doubt, just still trying to find his way in the league.
Here's what Philadelphia's doing right now. Nick Stauskas comes in for Hollis Thompson. And it's Cannon in for Tony Roten. Timeout called the 76ers. And for Cody Zeller, Greg, there's a reason he was the 4th overall pick back in 2013. He showed the size and athleticism to be a difference maker in college. And Clark, now he has to do it at the pro level as well. And I think people are pretty confident he can.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with those folks myself because he does have the tools. It's now a matter of transitioning and becoming a little better shooting the ball than he's shown.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Al Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky. Williams comes in for Cody Zeller. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Lamb. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeremy Lin. Jefferson trying to break loose. And that one's good. 19 points now in the game for Walker.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, and that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Batum for 3. Landry grabs the miss. Landry's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 76ers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Kaminsky is checked in for the Hornets. Philadelphia started to create a little bit of an identity last season after all their transactions, Clark, and shifting around. They settled down and came together.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looks like the identity will be the Sixers being a defensive team going forward. Offense, as it fits and starts with defensively, they found some traction.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And guys, Nicholas Batum is a real greyhound on the floor. This guy's got long strides, runs fast, long and limber. Clark, he covers a lot of ground.
Extremely active at both ends of the court, Kevin. Great versatility. He can defend 3 positions, and he's played big minutes for the Blazers.
Robert Covington's checked in for Noel. Both good from the line that time.
And guys, now the NBA has what's called player tracking. I mean, they can show how much ground a player can cover over the course of a season. And Nicholas Batum, always amongst the leaders. 2 seasons ago, he was number 1.
The 3. Grant gets a wide open look. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
That was a hell of a pass.
Charlotte will retain possession. On defense, the 76ers. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And Batum with that slender build, you know, you like his height and length, but he can get pushed around at times. I think he can still stand to add some strength.
Overall, a down year for the Hornets in the 2014-15 season. A big part of that was that they would struggle on the road.
Yeah, and you know they had playoff aspirations, but as you said, those aspirations derailed because of the road struggle.
Here's Grant. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws.
That's all I had there.
The 76ers have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. Free throw drops for Landry.
And last season, the Hornets ended with only 14 road wins. Even when they made the playoffs in 2014, they weren't a team that traveled well. It's something the team needs to figure out in order to get back into the postseason.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
And it's Walker penetrating. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Cannon with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And Cannon no good on that one. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Grant. To the wing right side. It'll count. No good on that last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
Okay.
76ers lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets
Everything I touch is gold.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this one. The 76ers leading by 5. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got Batum. Kaminsky out there with Marvin Williams. Then there's Hairston. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang. Some of the shots he's taken have been real head-scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
That's good.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Cannon, the vast delay. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside. And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today, no doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
Stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear pass to the hoop. That is good. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Yo.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
To the middle. Kaminsky kicks to Walker. Shot clock at 5. And it comes off the front of the rim. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Landry dishes to Grant. And he dunks it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
They set the screen. Walker goes in. Got freed up. Nice work off the pit. Walker's got 4 this quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Stauskas, the best to Grant. Shot is no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Covington's shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Everything I touch.
Sixers. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Okafor's checked in, and Roten subbed in for Isaiah Cannon.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable when you can continue to pound it inside. And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Lynn. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
The 76ers leading. Here's Roten. There's the pick. Stauskas kicks to Covington. And here is Okafor. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this heavy. Some hang time on that rim, puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Roten dishes to Okafor. And the shot is good. Okafor's got 24 points.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Lynn kicks to Kaminsky. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Roten's got it. Jumps up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Okafor. 11 rebounds.
Oh, my goodness. And they got more room than this stuff. He went this shit. Right on the fucking line. Come on.
A huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Mark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
Noel's checked in for Carl Landry. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Batum comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Marvin Williams is checked in for Hairston. And Walker subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. And he gets the bucket. Covington's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the 76ers. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
It's intercepted. And now the 76ers on the break. Stauskas kicks to Noel. Pass to Covington. dishes it to Noel. And he goes in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin.
That's just good. Pick that up. I need Jaleel to finish the game. He gonna try to bag me down, just hit the shot button on me. Nah, found me out like that. Let's see what he's about to do. I make the proper adjustment. I think he's up. Huh? No. Huh? Nothing. Sit down, boy.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jaleel Okafor.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
And the Hornets call time here.
Come on, huh?
Lamb is checked in for Jeremy Lin. Here's Philadelphia. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Now here's Roden. D right on him. Stauskas.
Oh, why you on shit, bro?
Beautiful jam.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency.
We get to the My House Club.
Greg, you know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And here's Stauskas from the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Noel throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Okafor kicks to Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And there's the 3-second violation. And the Hornets call time here.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Hornets trail by 9. Kicks it to Lamb. Back to Walker. He dishes it to Williams. Now here's Lamb. Defense right on him. And here's Walker outside. Rebound by Stauskas. Stauskas has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Taken away by Williams. It's stolen by Stauskas. Okafor with the ball.
Weak ass nigga.
Rebound Kemba Walker.
I'm a fan of anybody who
How you doing out of bounds, man?
open the door
What
and
is dumbass shit?
cruise in for a layup.
Nut shit.
The 76ers leading by 9. Right wing. To the wing on the left. .156 left to play here in the 4th. Stauskas' shot is off. Charlotte has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th.
Real right now. They got real.
Here's Lamb. He's covered by Roten. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
I want to be able. Let's get this field, man.
Here's Lamb. Here's Jefferson. And the rejection by Noel.
Back it down.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Hornets trailed by 9. To halt the run. And Walker finishes it off. Walker's got 12 points here in the second half. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Stauskas, the best to Noel. For 3, Covington. And that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the 76ers.
Fewer miscues made the difference, Clark.
Yeah, I thought the fact they minimized their turnovers was huge. It was a terrific all-around effort.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Roten. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Lamb with the ball, and Roten picks him up defensively. And that's a foul called on Nick Stauskas.
That's his first personal foul.
And stolen by Roten. And now the 76ers on the break. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 18-5 run. Williams with the steal.
This game's finally gotten away from it.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
I got caught up in trying to foul that bitch ass nigga out. Fuck him.
Yeah.
It's deflected.
You ain't no bitch, though. Watch your tongue, bro. Come at my nigga.
Fuck that nigga.
So the 76ers win. Some good competition, but
hey, bang.
That nigga had, he ain't do shit that game.
Man, coming at that nigga 19 years old, man.
Man, fuck that nigga.
19, man. Oh, yeah, man. Nigga 19 years old, man. Coming at that little man like that, man.
Man, innocent, man.
Man, that man innocent. This nigga mad at that nigga like that. Nigga, you tried to get him fouled out, but I out-coached you. I out-coached you.
What team you playing with, man?
Philly.
Who you playing with, Nightmare?
Charlotte.
It don't matter who he's playing with. They can't beat him. You go to his main team, them niggas, whoever.
You keep saying my main team. I don't fuck with Boston on this game, man. Not right now.
Remember that.
Not right now. I told you earlier. I gotta do some work with them boys.
That's cool, you don't fuck with.
Not at this moment.
You look like I won't lose with them niggas. I'm gonna keep it real.
You can have them.
Finally! I beat the hell out of them niggas, then I beat them niggas.
You
twice.
can
What's
have
up,
them.
Man? I'm R-Truth. You know R-Truth. What's up? That wrestler. What's up? I knew I wasn't gonna lose this shit. Nigga, biggest lead 17. He only had a 4-point lead. I don't even remember that shit. I knew I wasn't gonna lose this shit. While he was playing better. I knew it. They too much for this nigga, dog.
You talking like that? You really got confidence in them niggas. Good shit.
I love them.
Good. You gonna? Hey, I guarantee you by the end of the week you're not gonna play with them niggas no more. I guarantee you that.
Well, right now they 5-1.
Oh, alright.
Oh,
that's cool.
They beat you 4 times and you beat them on the accident. It won't happen.
I'll take the accident.
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'll take the accident, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come give us my crew.
Niggas in my crew.
I've been creating a 6'7" shooting guard.
Oh, you on that bullshit. That nigga in the 3, yo.
3, nigga. I got a small too.
How tall is he?
6'8".
You might make the power small 4, 6'9". Michael, take that off.
I don't like them tall ass niggas, man.
Well, what's 6'8", 6'7" then? What's that look like? No.
Nah, shooting guard, you can do more.